as well. It's Sarah Anderson at HSN on Instagram and Facebook. So I'm always there to help you shop and find your all-time favorite items. We have a look at a silver dollar from the wild, wild west. I love this story, and I love that we're bringing back a huge customer pick.
Yeah, I'm going to put you on the spot here. I want you to hold that coin that way. Look at that, the way the condition is in. You tell me when that was made. Just guess. I mean, look.
It looks like, I don't know, very recently,
Yeah.
5, 10 years ago?
Right, yeah, that's what most people would say. It's gorgeous, right? It's 140 years old.
It could be yesterday.
Yeah, it's 140 years old.
Really?
Yeah, that's 1885.
Wow.
And so it's what I call the Mike Mezak test. You get this home, show it to someone who, you and I don't do a lot of coins, so we don't do a lot of Morgan silver dollars because they're hard to get. I said, show them the back of that. Ask them when it was made. If they get within 100 years, send it back. Never had a return yet. Because everybody looks at, like you said, looks like it'd be made yesterday. And
how old?
Because you were struggling. You were going like 10 years ago. That was made in 1885 in Philadelphia. That coin is 140 years old. And let me explain.
That's like an antique.
Oh, well,
right?
well into the antique. Now understand, and here's the thing. It is not reprinted, restruck, or redone in any way, shape, or form. This is not a commemorative. This is an actual, a real 1885. And the coins that we have are 1800s, is what we say. They're all guaranteed to be 125 years old or older. Most of the coins we have are in the 1880s. Some of them are actually from the early 1880s, 1881, 1882. This particular batch was mostly 1880s. It is solid silver. It's in brilliant uncirculated condition. Remember when I was telling you, people come up to me and say, hey, my father or grandfather or whoever left me these coins. I'm gonna try to get this out here. I don't know, can we still see that? I'm gonna hold it right there so you can see the date. And they're always just the old coins. I mean, they're all beat up, they've been in circulation, they're still valuable, they're still collectible. And rarely, rarely, rarely do I get a coin that looks like this. That is original, brilliant, uncirculated, just like the day it was made in 1885 in Philadelphia. And you get it at $99.95.
So how do you find coins like this? Or how do you get your hands on them?
That's a great question. It's money. So people don't throw it away.
Right.
So these are mostly coins that were put in banks that come in these big bags, 1,000 coins in a bag. And so they get these old bags. And then, of course, coin collecting has been around for a long time. There's been aggressive coin collectors since the 1800s. So people would put away big quantities of these. When I was younger and started collecting back in the late 60s and early 70s, is when I started collecting. You could still get these at the bank in the 60s.
Wow.
They would still release them. You could still go down and get the silver coins. And then I remember I used to go to the coin club every third Wednesday in State College, Pennsylvania, where I grew up. Every third Wednesday of the month, we'd go down to the coin club and I'd take my paperboy money and I'd go down there and I'd buy silver dollars. And this coin back then would have been about $1.25, $1.35. Wow. A really, really nice one might be $1.50 or $1.60. And I bought all those coins with all my paperboy money. And then in 1979, 1980, when silver hit its first all-time high, I sold all those and paid for 4 years of college with my paperboy money, 4 years of college and living expenses for all of the silver dollars that I bought for $1.30, and I sold them for $60 a piece.
I never heard that story.
Yeah, that's how I got through.
I've never heard that story.
Yeah, that's my silver dollar story. But so this is just like those coins. So I bought coins like this. So when I sold them, the dealer that bought them put them away, and so that's how they go. It's a dealer-to-dealer transaction. All the coins, and the vast majority of these have been melted down. And then the other vast majority of these coins that are left are in really, really poor condition. So now you take this coin at $99.95. Now here's the funny part. Look at my regular pricing on that. I have this usually at $119 or $109. $99 was our special pricing again. We bought these, we loaded them into the HSN system before the last 2 days. I would be back to $109 or $119 just based on the silver value of this coin.
So you must be checking the silver price.
I check it out
hourly?
50 times a day.
I wasn't
50
far off.
times. I mean,
I was like, it's got to be
it's like
hourly. You're actually checking it twice an hour.
Yeah, it's like a big. I have like you know, the app thing on your phone. I have 4 of them together that are just like, so I can't miss it. I check it, you know, just reflexively.
Because that affects the price of the coins.
Of everything, in terms of what I'm buying, everything. And not only that, it's not just the price of the silver in here. It affects the availability of these as well. The fact is when silver's short, well, people want this coin. They are willing to pay the premium for this because you get the backdrop of the silver value, but then you get the numismatic value on this as well. And with this being absolutely 100% original, so the United States government started making Morgan silver dollars now, and again in 2021. They didn't make them in 2022. They made them in 2023. They're going to release the 2024s. They're going to be about $99.95 for the ones that they're making this year. This is one that's 140 years old. It's going to be $99.95. And like I said, is still absolutely stunning, brilliant, uncirculated condition from 1885 in Philadelphia. Not reprinted, restruck, or redone in any way, shape, or form. It is 100% original, just as the day it was struck.
They're original government packaging?
No, not these aren't original. The 2023s in the original condition. There wasn't original government packaging. Here's how they did it. So they'd strike the coins, and there'd be a big pile of coins, and they would take a shovel, and the shovel was literally made out of silver. Because they didn't want to ding the coins up too bad, and they shoveled them into bags, 1,000 coins in a bag that was on a scale. Then they'd sew up the bags, and then they'd go off to the treasury. And so occasionally we find these original bags. Now those are even higher condition and worth even more, but these are coins that have been kept by collectors, kept by dealers, you know, curated by people over the course of the last 20, 40, 50, 60, 80 years. You know, people like I was in like I said, in 1972, 73, when I was buying these when I was a paper boy, you know, is what we do with that. And so that's how those were made. So the vast majority of the Morgan silver dollars made by the U.S. government have been melted down. The government melted down 321 million of them in 1918. That was in the Pittman Act, which was about almost half of all the silver dollars ever made. So understand, those were mostly destroyed. And then in 79 and 80, the big silver run up in 79 and 80, they were melted by the millions, by the tens of millions, by the hundreds of millions. Because all of a sudden, these $1 and $2 and $3 and $5 coins, because silver was $1, $2 at the time, you know, all of a sudden they're worth $50, $60. They're all just going right in the smelter all together. Same thing, 2013, silver went back up to over $50 an ounce. And these were melted by the millions. In 2013, these were melted by the millions. But not these coins, not the best coins, not the brilliant uncirculated coins, because these not only have that intrinsic value, but that incredible original numismatic value, only $99. And again,
that would be such a cool coin to own.
It is such a cool coin, and they come in the plastic holders that you see right here, so you know you don't have to worry about damaging it or anything like that. And so, only reason I can do $99.95, everything for all the shows today was already locked and loaded before the big price increases on Friday and today that they've had. So you got to buy today. It's like going back before silver. It's like you're in a little numismatic time machine that you can go back and buy these at $99.95. Like I said, tomorrow I'm probably going to be $109.95 on these. I mean, you know, we're going to honor these prices for today's show.
We don't have a lot of these. By the way, it's a customer pick, and that means people have already received their coins, wrote in reviews, and they gave it rave reviews. That means a lot. That means people are very, very happy with their purchase. You'll find many of the coins in our show today, if there have been seen or already big customer picks. So lock that in. Right behind us, Mike, are the little reminders about our Memorial Day coin, which is here